Hello everyone, how are you? So today we will see a new module in Python, which is Turtle module. So Turtle is a module or a library where we can draw the geometric forms that we want. So if we want to try to draw or to make some drawing, so this module is a very useful one. Beside it is useful and good, it is very simple to use. So if we want to use it, first of all, of course, we have to import it. For this task, we have to import it. So we can do, for example, from turtle, which is the module, import. So we can choose or select the methods that we will use in this job, in this task. But Turtle has a many useful methods that we don't want to import to write all of them because there are many. So to import all of these methods without using each time the name turtle, we will use this sign, which means that we will import the whole methods from this module. Good. So for example, if we want to draw a line with some length, we will use this method. So forward. This method accepts as an argument an integer or a float which indicates the length of this line. For example, 100 pixel. So we'll see the results. So this is our drawing. For example, we can use also the angles to change the angle of or the sense of our drawing. So for example, if we want to turn left, there is the method left, and we will indicate the angle in degrees. So as you see, the arrow has changed its direction. We can also use or reiter this forward. So forward, for example, the same length, and we have this. So if we want, for example, to draw a square, we have to repeat this 4 times. So left 90 degrees and forward for 100. So this is, and we have to repeat it another time. 100 and left by 90 degrees. So this is how, oh no, I forward. So here we have to right, left after this one, left by 90. So here we have draw our square. So we can also delete this arrow by hide turtle. This method does not accept any arguments, it just hide the arrow, and so we have our drawing. Of course, this writing, it is a little it is not good, it is not beautiful, it is not in a Python style, so we have to use, for example, a loop, a for loop. If we want to repeat this job 4 times, we have just to use for example, I in range 4, and we have just to use 2 of those elements, and the others will be deleted. So we have here a loop of 4 turns. In each turn it will trace a line of 100 pixels and left by the angle of 90. So it is the same job, but here we have to indicate that we will hide the turtle. Of course, it is the turtle. It is the pen that draw our square. Good. For example, if we want to change the color, we can indicate it by the method color. So all those methods are in the turtle, and they are useful because we have imported this method, which is this asterisk. So the color that we will choose, for example, red. So we'll have a red square. We can also choose the blue, and we'll have this color. So there is many colors that you can check out in the documentation of Python. Good. We can also make all this like a function. So def, for example, square, which, for example, accepts a length of this square and, for example, its color. Okay, so, and we'll indicate the color and the length of our square. So here we have to change this to, for example, C, which is the parameter, and here to the L, and out the definition domain of this function we'll write square and indicate those arguments of this function. For example, we will take, for example, green as a color, and the length, for example, 150. Name is, what is this? Yes, here it is a square, SQ. So what have we done here? Def forward L. Yes, here we have to begin with the length, and so the first argument is the length, and after this the argument. Good. So here we have our big square with 150 pixels. Good. We can also create a function which give us or draw for us any polygon that we want. So here we will change the name, for example, to polygon PG, which will take the length of this polygon and the color of it. So here will indicate, but here not just the length, but its number of this polygon. So for example, here n. So for n in range n, so this polygon will have n lines. So it will forward by n by L, but it will not turn to left by 90, but it will turn by 180 degree divided by n. No, not 100. It is 360 divided by n, and hide this turtle, for example. So here we'll trace this one square. We have to change its name, so it will be PG polygon, and we have our polygon. So we have to make it a little squeeze its length. So we have our 5 line polygon. We can also, for example, choose 6th, and here we'll give it just 50 to be easy to trace. We'll make it a little more big, for example, like this. Yes, good. Another, for example, with 7. So I have to make it, to give it 80 in length. Good. So here we have 7 line polygons. Good. We can also trace, for example, stars. So if we change it to star, so it will also take the length and the color and the number of lines, but here we will change it to 180, but it will be minus another 180. So 180 minus 180 over n, because this is how we trace a star. So we'll begin with the 5 line stars. So PG, it is not defined, of course, because we have now defined star function. So as you see, we have here. So I will give it more length. So here we have our star. If we change it to, for example, 7 lines, we'll have here this trace. Good. If we will give it, for example, 9, the color, for example, yellow, but it is not so good. I will change it to the red in order to be more visible. Red. So here we are. We have our 9 lines star. Good. So this is how we use it. So this is what we have for today. So we have seen this module, which is turtle, and how we can use these methods. But there is more and more methods that you can discover in the Python documentation. So thank you, and see you in the next session. Bye bye.